Hello, welcome back to Cami Designs, and today we are going to decrease the toe. You have round 1, which is you're going to decrease a total of 4 stitches, and then the round 2 is knit, and you're going to repeat these 1 and 2 9 times or until you have a total of 28 stitches remaining. But first we're going to set up our stitch markers for it. So to set up your stitch markers, you want your stitch markers, you want 2 stitch markers, one for the beginning of the round and then one directly across from it. So you'll have 32 stitches on each side, and then you want one color to be as your beginning stitch marker. Mine is going to be this lime green one here. If all your stitch markers are the same color, I would maybe hook 2 together somehow and make that be your main stitch marker. And then once you're all done, you'll have 14 stitches on each side of your stitch markers. But let's go back to now the decreasing. Okay, so for this I want to knit 1, then I want to slip, slip, knit till 3 stitches before the stitch marker. Then I'm going to knit 2 together, then knit 2, then I'm going to slip, slip, knit 3 stitches before, and so on and so forth. So let me show you how that looks. Now I already knitted 1 because I wanted to hold my marker on there. So I've already got that first one done. Now I want to slip it knitwise, slip it knitwise, and then I want to knit through the back of them. So just like this. There we go. I think I got my yarn here. There we go. Okay. I'm going to zoom in here just a little bit so you can see it a little better. Turn my light here. Okay. Now I just want to knit until I am 3 stitches before this other stitch marker. And I'm not going to show you every single step. I'm just going to show you how it goes. And then I will show you once we stitch this toe together. Okay. And I'm just knitting until I have 3 stitches before the stitch marker. And if you're somebody who watches my knit and my crochet videos, you'll notice that when I knit, I wrap twice around my finger, but when I crochet, I only do it once. It's just what feels comfortable for me. Okay. Kind of working my stitches around as I go too. Okay. There. Now I have 3 stitches left before the marker. And now I want to knit 2 together, which is just like a regular knit, except you want to go through both here. There we go. I want to slip those 2 off there. And now I want to knit 1 and then knit 2. There we go. There's our knit 2. I'm going to hook this. That's going to drive me crazy. Okay. And now I want to slip knitwise, slip knitwise, go into the back loop here. There we go. And now I want to knit until I'm 3 stitches before my beginning marker. Now this is Red Heart Super Saver pooling yarn, and it's called Papaya. I really like the colors, and you'll notice it's a little stiff right now, my sock is, but once I wash it, it will loosen up and be a little more forgiving. But if you're doing the sock pattern with, you know, fingerling or sock yarn, it shouldn't be this tight. Or your tension. If it's tight like this, it could be also tension. I tend to knit really tightly, so my stitches are really tight. And you'll see that I'm continuing to work these decreases on these circular needles. Now once I get down where it's, I need more needle, or it gets too tight to work on this, I will switch back to double pointed needles. So once again, this circular needle really only does good for like the foot here and the cuff and the ankle part, and then even this part, the gusset, does fine. But when you're working the heel flap, the heel turn, and the decreasing of the toe, you have to switch to double point needles. At least I do. Okay, now I've got 3 stitches before my marker. Now I want to knit 2 together. And a little trick I do, if it's too tight, because my stitches are tight, I will go in like this here, and I will just kind of stretch them a little bit so they're just a little looser, so then I can slip my, if I can get my needle in there, there it goes. I'm going to knit these 2 together, just like that, and then knit 1, and there my round 1 is done. Now the next round is just completely knit. You knit every single one. So that is round 1, and then round 2 is just knit, and I will show you those rounds again here. And then that's it, gonna be it for this video. So once again, you knit, you slip knitwise, and then you knit through the back. Then you want to knit until there's 3 stitches before the stitch marker. Knit 2 together, knit 2, which is 1 on each side of the stitch marker there. Then you want to slip knitwise, knit through the back, knit to the 3 stitches before the end of the round. Then you want to knit 2 together, knit 1. So it's a total of 4 decreases per this round here. And then the second one, you just knit, and you just go back and forth until you either do them 9 times or you have 28 stitches remaining. It's completely up to you if you want to count it. I prefer just to do my 28 stitches remaining, which is 14 stitches on each side of the stitch marker. And that's it. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear them below. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.